Today we're going to be drawing Super Mario's Piranha plant.
I'm using an iPad Pro with the app called Procreate and an Apple Pencil. Now you don't need these to follow along. You can use a white sheet of paper, a black marker for outlines, and some markers and crayons for coloring in.
So I started out with 3 layers, one for color, one for sketch, and one for outline. And I'm going to be going on the sketch layer to sketch out my drawing. So let me just get my HB pencil and we can get started on the bottom of the plant. Something like that. Then it has a really thick top part. Does that look okay? And then we can start with the stem and the leaves. And the reason I'm sketching first is because it's easier to plan out your drawing. If you're gonna start with a black marker on something like this, you might make a mistake. At least if you're gonna sketch, use a pencil, and if you make a mistake, you can always erase it, right? Okay, and then the leaf. Now you can do the leaves however you like. There is really no right or wrong answer. Even if you have a plant in your house, you can go take a look at it and use it as a reference. Okay, so let's get to the fun part. We're gonna be doing a half circle, and then we're gonna be doing a V for the top part of the mouth. So let's get started. Okay, so for the top part of the mouth, we're gonna do a V shape. Kind of like that. And then we're gonna do the same thing on the other side. And then just finish those circles on either side. So you're gonna end up with something like this. And then we can draw the teeth. So they're just basic triangles. Really sharp triangles. I guess it depends on how mean you want this plant to look, right? Again, I don't think that there's a rule on how many teeth that this plant can have, so you can draw as many teeth as you want. Maybe one side has more teeth than the other side. Maybe I'll put a big tooth right here. How does that look? And we can't forget the circles, so let's put some circles over here. All right, now we are ready to do the outline. So let's go to the outline layer, and then I'm gonna select my brush. Let me just see how thick that brush is. Okay, that's good. So I'm just going to trace my sketch. I'm just gonna make my sketch actually a little bit less opaque. And go back to my outline layer, and we're ready to go. I'm not sure if I want to do a straight or a curved. So, maybe I'm going to do a straight planter. So if I hold my Apple pencil and not let go, it's going to make a really straight line. So basically, your sketch is kind of your guide. Gotta move that over a tiny bit. And then we're gonna close that off. Whoops, let me try that again. Now me turning my my artboard on my iPad, if you're using a paper, you can just turn the paper. Now the trick to getting this straight or kind of like a fluid line if you're on a piece of paper is to just go for it. If you're gonna be, you know, coloring and stopping and second guessing yourself, you're gonna be getting a really crooked line. So I'm just gonna, you know, put my marker there and just go. All right, guys, we're ready to color it in. So let's go to the color layer. Actually, let's just get rid of this sketch layer. I'm gonna uncheck it so that we can't see it. And we're gonna go on to the color layer. And then we can start with a green for the bottom. Something like that, maybe. Maybe in a future tutorial, I'll show you how to make it look 3D with shading. Should we make this part a darker green? Yeah, let's do that. I'm gonna make this darker. Okay, let's even make the stem a tiny bit darker. And then maybe we can make the leaves a little bit lighter. All right, we're gonna do this part red. And we're gonna leave the circles white. So we're not gonna color those in. How's your coloring coming along? Everything good? All right, we're almost done. Now, I don't know if we should leave the teeth white or if we should maybe make it like a little bit gray, just so that it's not the same color as the paper. I think I'm gonna make it a tiny bit gray, just like a really light gray. See, if we did shading, then you would see the contrast. Okay, I gotta pick a different gray because that looks a bit red. Let's see how this looks. It's a bit too dark. Okay, that one might work. I don't know if you can see this on the camera, but there is a slight difference between the gray and the white. Maybe we'll also do this part a tiny bit gray. All right, guys, there is your super duper mean piranha plant.